Alright, greetings, salutations, good day and how yous guys and gals, and welcome back to the VTRP channel for the continuation of the 2025 Formula Holo World Championship. It is raining here in Castellet. That's right, for once we have ourselves rainy conditions here, as we got set for round 11 of the championship. It's the French Holo Prix, taking place at Circuit Paul Ricard in Le Castellet Bar in France. Let's have a look at the points. Yeah, hello? Chrono? Yes? Chrono, yes? As you're saying?
OBS?
OBS? Okay.
I can't see anything.
Okay. Alright, OBS, okay.
There. Huh.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Never mind, I can see the box.
Anyway, let's have a look at the points standings as they are. Todoroki Hajime of Regloss having herself a whopping 99-point lead as we begin the second half of the championship. 405 points for Hajime. Second is Vestia Zeta of Holo Hero, 306. Natsura Matsuri is third. Yes?
Might I interject? ARO Formula Holo just concluded hours ago, and Zeta's driver won.
Ooh! Anyway, third we have Matsuri, 1 point behind Zeta, 305. Theofi, 304, 1 point behind Matsuri, and Choco at 292. And you'll notice the -3 behind Pavolia's name, because she's going to be having a 3-point penalty for this round. And is she in this race? I'm not sure, but we'll figure out in due course. Anyway, the second half, there's a big question that's been looming in everyone's heads. Fubuki Doko. Yeah, because 9 consecutive rounds without an appearance, which is, well, that is awkward.
And speaking of OG members, our defending champion is also within sight of this page, which means her defense is not going well at all.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, way down there in 60th with that many points. Anyway, let's have a look at the instructors' standings. Now, this is before the penalty is applied for Rene, but it doesn't affect the position for royalty. So, Regloss 912, Promise 753, Scuderia Genocide 748, Usaken 712, Gloglo also 712. And that's your top 5 as you stand. Royalty should be currently on 635 at the moment, but that's how it is at the moment. And just to make it a mere formality, here's the rest of the group. And HoloX still have yet to crack the 400-point mark.
Maybe this race.
Maybe. Hopefully. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the displays here, and you're probably wondering where Fubuki is. She's right here.
All this questioning is very much vindicating the need for the split format.
Yeah.
No more Fubuki Doko next season.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to be racing at Paul Ricard. 5.77 kilometers, 3.586 miles, 13 turns. Having a look at the track preview. Going into the first couple turns and then into turns 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very tight turns. It's a flat circuit. a flat circuit.
Much like experiments.
And I forgot where I was going here. Oh yeah, the minstrel straight. This is the straight. The fast-going straight right there. Interrupted by these turns 8 and 9, the Montreal chicane, which we'll call it. And then on to 10. And then a wide turning 11 as the raindrops are hitting the camera. Yeah, 12 and then 13 and 14 and a sharp turn 15 before you can sprint to the finish. Right then, we are set to go for this race. Let's go ahead and set the grid here.
Alright, what are we cooking?
Yeah, just need to make sure the fastest lap thing is working on OBS, and let's see who will be starting in this race. And it's yeah, and I can't, come on, let's just show who will be at pole here. Okay, and go ahead and let everyone know the grid chrono.
Alright, so Choco is heading this class, followed by yet another quote-unquote professor in Raden, our previous winner Polka in third, and Mokoko makes a comeback in fourth. Blue Girls on row 3, Suisei and Kobo. Then Endowed People in row 4, Muna and Noel. Two people from bizarrely different sides of the world in Nerissa and Ayame. Then Hajime, our points leader. Laplace. Miko, our defending champion. Rizu, Botan, Polly. Kelly, Kiara for a Takamori. What row is this? Row 8. Wait, no, 9. 9.
Row 9, yeah.
And Kanate and Mio, Roboko, Iabi, and Cecilia. Louis, Fubuki, Kaela, Hato, and then Toa make page 1.
And yes, I did purchase the couple of the Justice plushies. They're already out for sale right now.
Ooh. Wish I could afford those.
Alright, who's next?
And comprising page 2, and the rest of the grid is Bibu, Chihaya, Subaru, Nene, Fuwawa, Inya, Vivi, Aki, Matsuri, Okayu, Watame, and Shiori completing this race's grid. Interesting to know, it is all here. Promise though? Less said the better.
Well, this is awkward. Anyway, I just need to do some adjustments. Yeah, making sure everything looks good. Okay. Alright, so this is a 21 lap race. Interestingly enough, we are going to be racing in rainy conditions. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't affect the race too badly. It's the French Holo Prix. Yes, Conan?
And all we chant at home, pit lane glitch, go away.
Pit lane glitch, go away, come again another day. Alright. And right on cue for the first race is first race of today is that music track, but we are set to go. Here are the red lights, and it's the French Holo Prix round 11. And we begin.
Our green at Le Castellet.
Yes.
Choco takes first blood going into the first turn. But Raden is not giving easy that yet. Everyone
on wet tires here. The grooved tires as they make their way past the first couple turns without issue. Good start by Raden of Regloss.
I guess it's art professor over school nurse. And Suisei sneaks past Mokoko, making it effectively
Moko coverage.
We haven't had that in a long time, and this is kind of awkward as Muna feeds past Mogogo.
Seeing how everyone is faring here.
Robot. Is approaching the very technical section ahead of the pin.
So yeah, the music mix for today, I chose a lonely Eurobeat mix for obvious reasons. If you know, you know. If you don't, then
I hope you won't know.
That's right. Local time indeed.
That's something better off not knowing.
Yeah. 138.747, the time set by Raden. Currently having a 1.8 second lead.
I have the mix open here, mainly for the set list.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, we are on the screen, who is fighting up against Bolton, which have some history together, but not on screen. There was an anecdote that was shared by Kiara some years ago about Bolton helping her with PC matters. Meanwhile,
Yeah?
properly purple member against white purple member against our previous race winner. A 3-piece battle. And Nico making it a 4-piece.
I think the winner of the previous race is Nodaka. I don't see her anywhere in the grid.
Nope, I didn't mention her name. And so the curse claims another.
So I'll have to play this. Who I'll watch, I guess. And she's...
While
oh,
trying
man.
to defend against Matsuri. And she loses out. And will lose out against Inya.
Ooh. Oh, do. Up. Oh, Polka.
What happened there?
We'll have a look at the issue on hand in the replay. Just pinned by Miko. Yeah, look at that. Sent Polka on her merry way, and that's gonna leave her stranded.
Not sure if I can slap a 5-sec penalty there. What do you think, Nego?
Could be a racing incident. I don't know. we'll just see how it pans out.
Meanwhile, divas in widely different parts of the world. One in Indonesia, chasing the one from the Isles. And by that I mean British Isles. Cuba. Finding some sunshine in the rain. Racing against Okayu.
Meanwhile, two ID members at it against each other. Hobokana Eru and Muna Hoshinova. A battle between two drivers in the top 5. Kobo
Known for singing.
trying to clear the Muna car. Not quite at the moment. And
This is
Kobo
funny because
eventually does.
All three of our cars on screen are related to nature. The moon, the rain, and the comet.
So yeah, it's quite natural that the Kobo car would be doing pretty darn well so far. Currently 4th. While it's raining here in Le Castellet, yep, there's Castellet, or Le Castellet. Butchered pronunciation, I apologize for that. Polka has managed to make her way back onto the track.
But her show has been curtailed.
Yeah, certainly does.
Also, I've seen in the YouTube shorts the real Fennec. Small creatures with very large tails and ears.
Interesting. Marissa goes past Muna. Going after... Trying to go after Kobo.
Another singer joins the mix.
Well, Narissa has stumbled a bit and goes back down to 6th.
This fight is essentially the plot of the 100% MV.
Yeah, notice the grooves on the tires. We're using different tires than usual for this round.
Marissa lining up a move.
Oh, no, she messes up.
Moment.
He messes up. Yeah, that's a blooper on the Montreal chicane for Narissa.
And meanwhile,
And down she goes.
Leader.
That's right. Points leader Todoki Hajime.
Very much he praises on the next car she's up against. And of course, being Noel, our 4th series champion. Meanwhile, here's a gaggle of cars that starts from Fuwawa up to Risu here, and maybe more. As Kaela and Kelly are looking to join the fun.
Well, Risu has been struggling this series. Just not doing so hot. Way down there in the bottom 5 in the championship standings. Currently just trying to get along here in mid-pack.
Also, if I have my calcs here, also looking grim for her in the split calls.
Despite having 7 wins in Formula Holo competitions, the most among everyone in FH.
Okay, I'm just control F3 still. Oh, never mind. she's looking good. Up at 11th currently, without the current positions factored.
Staying with the IDs for now, Muna and Kobo.
Gobo. Gobo, 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 gobo.
Back to that in a bit, because we're seeing a bit of a development brewing here. Choco closing in on Raden. Choco trying to go for a second win this year, having won in Montreal.
This is funny. First she wins in the partly French place, now she's potentially gonna win in the actual French place.
And this chicane is referred to as the Montreal chicane.
And that too. Battle of the Professors in our screens now. And Kelly powers through Risu. And now Kelly is looking to reap Ollie next.
Oh. Louis.
And get Louis for a freebie. Going up against her own leader.
And it looks like she messed up on that chicane. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, yeah, lost control there.
Yeah, physics moment again.
6.9 laps through, nice. Here comes Choco, very close behind Raden.
Nothing doing yet though.
Is there an alternate camera angle I can use to... Oh, okay. I suppose I can use this. Fastest lap now going to Nikili Ayame, 1:33.262.
Who is currently chasing Hajime. Down the right, down the left, down the right again. Kind of like a slalom, TBH. Meanwhile, it's Germany against Britain.
Austria.
No, not. Oh, yeah.
Yara's Austrian.
Yeah. It's Germany's CC and back to Chiara. Well, going around the outside. I need to focus on that. Never mind, Chiara makes the move stick as the timing tower suggests.
Here come the chicane again. Oh, this is going to be crazy. And, oh, they're both fine. They were going side by side on this chicane, and they are both good. Races can be won and lost on that Montreal chicane.
Definitely.
Local coverage.
Something the leaders have to watch out, and it's pink on pink action. And the bigger pink goes through.
Several pink cars on screen right now.
You could say we're being tickled pink here.
Alright. I think...
Also, this is an underworld battle.
Mhm.
Reaper versus Hellhound.
Alright, so let's move on to Fua Watch.
And for the other Hellhound,
And...
nothing to see much.
Yeah, not much to see around here. She's currently just stuck on 30th at the moment, so let's move on.
And the Flux Botan, which is something you don't
Okay.
expect to see.
Okayu in pit lane. What happened? What happened? What happened to
Hopefully not.
Okayu?
Hopefully not pit lamed. Okay,
No, she
physics
just
mode.
messed up. Physics moment. Yeah.
Sometimes I wanna question if we're playing Aceto or BMG. Raden is building that gap again. Our current split comps leader. Following her is Raura on account of being 7th currently and this being her debut season.
Oh, Shirin also stuck at pit lane.
Oh no, 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 no. It's over. The pit lane glitch is here.
Yeah, what happened? We seem to have had a bit of a blooper involving several cars. And yeah, that seems to involve Fubuki in her return race. And yeah.
Oh no, more physics moments. Going up against Kayla.
Uh-oh.
Moving arrow. And
Yeah.
works in a very weird way.
Yeah, that results in several cars going stuck. Unfortunately, Bibu was one of the cars just couldn't do anything.
Because Aceto AI dub.
Yeah. So yeah, a bit of chaos on that chicane.
Just thankful that the chaos didn't come early.
Yeah,
Unlike in our previous rounds. At least it waited till like somewhere halfway.
we are only on lap 10. I feel like we have gone on for longer.
Botan looking for revenge against Laplace.
Man, a lot has happened already in the first 10 laps. Yeah, here comes this chicane again, and no problem for Laplace and Chichilo Botan.
And meanwhile, ERB is looking to join the fight with Thorn in hand.
Alright, there she is. Oh, battle for the lead here. Well, yeah, Shoko is close to 0.4 behind Laden. And now it seems to have stabilized again.
However, there is no DRS in these cars. They weren't a thing until, like, oh no? Gogo is in the podium now, breaking up the JP monopoly of podium.
That suddenly happened.
UTRP racing, very unpredictable sometimes.
That's right, you're right, Chrono. Yeah. It do be like that sometimes.
And to demonstrate, PRB jumps Botan while we weren't looking.
A watched pot never boils, Chrono. A watched pot never boils.
And now we're on for a battle of leaders between what essentially is a Spec Ops team against essentially a Super Sentai villain team. And Kiara also jumps Bolton. He's not having it all too well. Meanwhile, further down, Castellet and Chihaya are having a moment with each other. Somebody commented that Chihaya's car kinda looks like a bootleg black Mercedes from the Hamilton days.
Yeah, it does have some color in it, but there's some purple on it to differentiate the Mercedes somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big difference.
Bobo!
Meanwhile, something, watch spot, something.
Bobo goes clear of Choco up to second in this rain race. Started 6 down has improved to second.
She's very much in her element here, and
in her
if
element.
She keeps up this pace,
the
she might just win out.
The element of water, and then we have the element of fire. Then who's wind and who's earth? I can't quite tell.
The wind we have, yeah, not much suitable people here in this grid. For Earth, though, Kayla. Because metals are made from Earth.
Would Bibu also count?
Yeah. Then there are various dark element people here, starting from Choco, then Ayame, then Ollie and Kelly. We are close together. Ollie has to watch out for that side.
Oh, here come the chicane again. Oh, careful, Noel. Oh. Drops a position to Hajime. Yeah, rather lose
Does she have an answer, though?
Yeah, rather lose one.
Does she have an answer?
Rather lose
Not
one.
yet, no.
Rather lose one grid position than lose a whole bunch of grid positions just to keep alive in the race.
Very much greed. Live another day, or live another turn in this case.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: Noel's intro segment was shot here.
Ah, interesting. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Because French and chivalry. And we all know what Noel is, right?
Ah, good point made, Chrono. I never realized that.
Something I was able to formulate thanks to me playing Age of Empires 2.
Oh man, like poetry.
Is passing the wolf shaman. Potentially. Right down the outside, Mio makes a blooper and zombie passed the wolf shaman. That is Mama Mio. And there also is the Reaper. Death 13. Ayame against Noel. Knight against Oni.
Well, I saw a bit of a sideways movement by the tires. Yeah, very careful because this track can be slippery due to the rain that's been pouring here in Castellet.
Usually you would associate rain more with the British, and therefore Silverstone. Ayame, nothing doing, while meanwhile Nico is being harassed by Laplace. Both Laplace and ERB, for that matter. Quite an assortment of veterans here.
Mm-hmm.
Bolton passes Chiara back while we weren't looking. And it's looking to be a four-piece battle for final top 10 spot. Bolton out to prove to ERB that guns are superior to swords. But fails so as ERB slips past the outside and maintains her position. Meanwhile, distance of sea creatures against quote-unquote a sea creature. Because, you know, ducks, water.
More like a
Pond.
pond creature, yeah.
Yeah, I just caught myself too.
Yeah.
Too far to make a move yet, but Ina will definitely look into going further as Bibu passes her teammate. Meanwhile, Vet against Vet. Watami charges past Matsuri.
Matsuri struggling in this race as one of the championship points leaders. Yeah, just not used to these interesting conditions.
You know what? Hajime's pretty much adapting the Kira strategy, as I'll call it. Because, you know, she hasn't won anything, closest being in... I just have to pull up the sheet. The closest she came to was all the way back in round 2 in Fuji.
Second place with the fastest lap at Fuji Speedway.
That probably was the first spark of her charge to the lead.
It certainly does look like it. Hajime on the way to another high finish. Meanwhile, speaking of regloss.
Meanwhile, relative newcomer versus OG.
Hanade, the only regloss member who has managed to have a race win so far. That's last year. In probably Singapore.
Or was it Baku? Because I remember being there.
No, Baku last year was won by Ina. Hanade won Singapore. These two at it against each other again. And Bolton still ends up remaining behind ERB. Meanwhile, back to the front, Raden, now dealing with traffic.
The back. Speaking of ERB, she'll be definitely interesting in Idol Showdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have traffic in the way. Raden and
Either her or Cece.
yeah, there's Polka, and right ahead it looks like it's Watame's car.
There it is. Just visible enough for me to read. Oh, what do you know? We're almost nearing the end of this rainy French affair. And there's no English in top 10. I just observed.
Kobo on the move! Oh, couldn't quite complete the overtake. That was a big opportunity for Kobo to steal the lead from Raden in her rain race. Oh, good valiant effort though by the Holo Hero member.
Yeah, valiant Holo Hero. That's very fitting. While Raden tries to navigate these two back markers, remember there are no blue flags in BTRP, as we haven't figured how to make that work yet, while Mio gets her revenge. Now is on the hunt for Ollie.
Oh dear, what's with these two in this race?
Three even, I'll dare say.
Specifically these two together.
Down on the left, down the right. Inside of those hangers. Trying it down the inside. Going into this right-hander, but ERB has the line. Does that line maintain? Are the Rosarians asking? Does it maintain going into this other turn? Yes!
Bolton will try again. Oh, a bit of an issue. Both actually had an issue on that chicane, which means that ended up being a complete wash, and ERB remains ahead of Bolton.
And therefore highest EN on the grid. Gobo looking to exploit Raden's back marker situation. As we're entering the dying stages of this race.
Oh, side-by-side action immediately ahead of Raden. Have to keep watch on these two. It's the penultimate lap of this race. Yeah, penultimate lap. Kobo remains behind.
Is it too little, too late for Kobo?
No, there's still one lap left to consider here. Yeah, there's nothing Kobo could do on that chicane. Raden will go past Watame.
Raden manages her back marker problem. Just as Polka managed her sheep problem. Now the ball's in Kobo's court and very much easily passes the Sheep Diva of Gen 4.
Raden now around 1 second ahead of Kobo as we begin the final lap of this race. Raden has had the lead throughout the entire race, having had a very good start start of the race against Choco.
Now it's Bolton against Laplace, and Jay blasts past through.
Somehow, Bolton eventually got past Liz and is even better now, moving into the top 10.
Now there's a bunch of ENs sticking together. That being ERB, Kiara, Sei.
Kobo not giving up without a fight. Oh, that's Kobo's last big opportunity to get past Raden, and it's been used up completely, maybe.
Washed away ironically by the rain.
Yeah.
.3, 0.4 as we approach the final turns of this race.
Raden doing everything she can to keep away from Kobo.
Rain, go away, as she's probably saying on her radio.
And that's gonna do it.
Final lap. Let's greet Raden home as she wins the French Holo Prix.
Congrats to Jupute Raden. She is a Formula Holo race winner. Jupute Raden wins the French Holo Prix. Congratulations. Very nice results.
Very fitting win, being an art-obsessed mem winning what essentially is the art capital of Europe.
Kobo Fishing second, and Choco third. So that's your top three, as it is here. Raden getting her first ever Formula Holo win.
Hey, might I go ahead and put all these points in now?
Do what you can. Do as many as you can, and I'll eventually have them all up.
Yeah. 100 for...
Well, Ina's gonna finish well behind her gen mates. Her two remaining Myth gen mates.
Go.
So fastest lap will belong to IMA, but it's gonna be Raden with the win, as I gotta halt the music for a bit and yeah. So yeah, in this rainy race, Raden holds off the elements of rain and grabs the victory in 34 minutes. And then we have Kobo Fishing second, Choco third, Muna, Suisse, Hajime, with another big finish, 6th place. I think she's going to remain on the top of the championship. And then we have Noel Ayame with the fastest lap. Miko, top 10, finishing 9th, Botan, 10. And then we have Laplace, and then the highest finishing EN member in Elizabeth Rose Blood Flame. And then Kiara, Cici, Lobako, Kanade, Ollie, Mio, Mori, and Risu. And then Kyla, Toa, Hachima, Shihaya, Nene, Mokoko finishing 26th, and then Vivi, Bibu, Ina, Subaru. And the last 5 scores are Fuwawa Polka, Watame, Matsuri, and Akiros. And Fubuki in her return race just misses out on points. And no points either for Narissa, Luio, Kaio, and Shiorin. Ayah.
Yeah, indeed. As I lose track.
And I'm gonna, I suppose, add in the points.
Some points are done in. It's not right that I roll with this with proper focus and
Okay.
for a moment there you sounded like
Everyone is in. Let's confirm the fastest lap. That will go to Ayame. That's 1 point for her. And bonus point for her if I can find her. There you are. So 48 instead of 47. And Choco moving up to 71 points for starting from pole. And the other times, year 11th through 20th.
Also, this is a nice win.
Nice.
Yeah, just look at your race number. Are you seeing
Oh
it now?
God, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we'll get to regloss. We'll get to regloss in a bit. Just needing to showcase the points as they stand. All right, to your top 5 in the Drivers' Championship. Hajime still with a massive lead. It has only narrowed just a very slight bit. It was 99. It was a 99-point lead at the start of today. It has narrowed just only slightly to 97. So Hajime, 460 points. Yuzuki Choco is second with 363 points. Hoshimachi Suise is third with 311. Matsuri, fourth with 307. Zeta drops to fifth, not qualified for this race. 306, as I need to adjust something again so we can
No.
have
Zeta
the...
did qualify for the race and quite highly as well.
Mhm.
I think Zeta qualified.
Okay, let's have a look at the Constructors' Championship as it currently stands. Just need to make sure I got the values set right. Yeah, I think these look right. So we have our first team to crack the 1,000 point barrier. That's Regloss, 1,097. Gen 0, Scuderia Genocide, 884 to Regloss's 1,097. Flowglow, 779. Gen 2, 776. And Gen 3 Usaken, 762. So yeah, this rain-drenched French Holo Prix is won by Jufute Raden of Regloss for her very first Formula Holo win. So congrats to Raden. And Almon's not happy about Regloss being on top of the Constructors' Championship? Well, that is awkward. Anyway, We're gonna take a break for a few minutes.
Fantasy player.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna take a break for a few minutes, and then we are gonna head over to Baku for the Azerbaijan Holo Prix, and don't worry, we're not gonna race in the rain at that time. Okay, so I will reset the stream, and we will see you in a few minutes for more Formula Holo action. All right, see you all in a bit. Okay, we are back here. So sorry for the extended break. Just needing to get everything set up for this next round. So,
Hey, look at that. One car on the thumbnail actually won this stream.
more like finished second, actually. Yeah, that car actually finished second. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget Rodden won.
Third.
Okay.
Yeah, while you were on the break, I was just listening to a review of R Factor 2.
Yeah. Yeah. One moment. Just need to check something. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about the brief interruption. Just someone came inside the room. But anyway, we are set to go for this next race. So, Chrono, you ready?
Bring on Baku.
All right. So, I would say Kon Baku wa, but that would be considered awkward. But yeah, we are indeed in Baku for the Azerbaijan Holo Prix, round 12 of the 2025 Formula Holo World Championship. Street racing on one of the longer street circuits on the F1 calendar at 6.003 kilometers, 3.730 miles, 20 challenging, interesting turns. As you're saying,
This particular circuit is what I call the keyhole circuit, the key circuit.
yeah, it does look quite like a key. Anyway, we are going to follow along. As cars get stuck in the track, let's have a look at the track preview. First, a big sprint onto turn 1, and the first few turns are 90-degree turns.
If you're going friend local, easier.
First, a turn on the left, and then a turn on the left for turn 2. And then turn 3, yep. And then to break the monotony of left-hand turns, we have a right-hand turn for turn 4.
And 5 coming up soon.
5 and 6.
Now. And I think we're approaching the I am stupid section.
Yep, turn 7. And into this very narrow 25-foot wide section. This turns 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The craziest part of the track. And this is turn 13 now, and then 14 and 15 are coming up. Yep.
Height elevation, gotta watch out for that.
Indeed. 16, and then a quick 17, 18, 19. And one more turn. 20. And that's the 20 turns of this Azerbaijan racetrack. And speaking of 20, we are going to be racing 20 laps here. Provided I set the set it right.
That's even number.
Alright. see the grid for this race, and let's have Chrono introduce everyone here for this race. Hiya, darlings.
Oh. Yep, that she greets her fellow competitors on pole, followed by Ririka, then Nico in her highest quali ever, followed by her senpai Ao, followed by one who wields AO in Ina, then Shiori, Crony, Korone, Otan, Marin, Polka, Risu, Reine, makes an appearance, Laura, Flare, Iris, Lammy, Laplace, Miko, Mori, Kanade, Hato, Kanata, Luna, Suisei, Cecilia, Chiaya, and only make page 1 of this grid.
And I think I accidentally wrote some names twice. Oh dear! Looks like I have to adjust everything again because I have no time to rewrite everything.
Why not screenshot it?
I might misplace the screenshot.
Okay, fair.
Second page
is Kiara, Aki, Sora, Zeta, Anya, Kobo, Nene, Watame, Subaru, Okayu, Muna, and Fubuki. And I don't think Raden is in this race.
Yep, the curse has hit again. Let's see. Kobo. I've lost where I was. Yeah. I've lost my position. Kiara, Aki, Rose, Sora, Zeta, Anya, Bobo, Nene, Subaru, Okayu, Muna, and Fubuki starting back at the grid. Is it gonna be an 11th race in a row without scoring for Fubuki? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that's right. 20 laps. 20 laps. Strap yourselves in for these next 35 to 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes estimate. Let's just see what happens here.
Yeah, sadly for you, Ako, there's no Bao. And
no
therefore
Bao?
No full or Moko coverage either.
Damn.
Result.
Yeah, anyway, let's...
And it's also a dang it because there's no Bibu either.
Yeah, we're going gambling and we get an dang it moment. Okay. But Nerissa is at least in, so let's just see what happens.
She's main act for this race.
Alright, here come the 6 red lights here.
3, 2, 1, and we're green.
Yes, we are green! Round 12 of the Azerbaijan Holo Prix is underway. Very good start by Nerissa.
And Nerissa hits him with the crescendo immediately going into turn 1. As 2 Regloss are battling it out.
Uh-oh.
One close friends at that. Oh no.
Oh, Kobo, awkward start.
And all
we're gonna come back
right up.
I probably may come back to that, but first we have an issue involving... Oh, that was close. That was close.
Yep, that's a physics moment right there.
Ow! Making her way up to second. Well, never mind. There goes second. No, she's still alive. Thanks to the barrier. The barrier saved her, but here comes this part of the track that's potentially going to screw everyone up.
Yeah, this is the I am stupid section. If you watch F1, you would know exactly what I'm going for.
And Polka again!
No! Backflipping too hard.
Yeah, yep, as expected, drivers have an issue around the castle section of this interesting track. A nice mixture of old buildings and new advanced buildings. A very interesting city. Azerbaijan in somewhere in Eastern Europe. Your top three as they stand: Nerissa and Ichijo and Nina Ininis, who won here last year.
Looking for more against Rika. Interesting contrast though from previous lap. Last time the top 10 was a JP Device lockout, and now
Device.
Yeah.
Ina goes past Rika and oh, come on.
Not for long though.
Still alive, though losing a few positions. Barriers once again saving someone's skin. Crony, oh man. Be careful there.
And this time we have Ian's in the top 10 this time. And a lead too.
Oh, Nerissa. Oh, careful there. Miko
Has been blamed by the pit lane glitch.
Pit lane glitch in the way of things. Yeah. Nerissa is supposed to be in the lead. Yeah, don't mind how it says Miko leading with 2 laps through. That doesn't seem to make sense.
Don't get your hopes too high, 35p.
Yeah.
I was also in the pits. Hopefully not being claimed by the pit lane glitch, but
Well.
based on what we're seeing.
Yeah. Rika is supposed to be the driver currently in second.
Yeah, I think
Elite
the graphics
fail.
are correcting them.
Third at the moment is Kobine Nico of Floglo. Floglo getting some representation here.
After their early surge in first rounds, spearheaded by Chihaya and her Fuji win.
Meanwhile, Zeta, who I believe was absent from the Le Castellet race, currently present at the moment. Just needing to restore her positioning here, dropping to 5th in the championship standings from 2nd at the start today, as we're seeing a whole mess of drivers in pit lane. This is going to be one of those races, isn't it, Chrono?
Let me check real quick if there are missed people in there, as Callie is about to jump many places soon. And one more, as Nene is in her sights. And sight.
There's apparently a cone in the middle of the track. Get that cone out here. That's a race hazard. Come on.
Better than drain covers in the real life Formula 1.
Okay, Nerissa is starting to reach a bit of traffic as Ina has the fastest lap now, 143.234.
From last time having to settle for 12 from ERB as highest.
And drivers continuing to struggle to get out of pit lane properly. Well, no problem for Botan though. Is that a stuck car I'm seeing? That's Hachima right there. Having an issues.
Blue just like her default. And
Oh, Narissa and Nico having issues. Rurika takes the lead. What just happened to Narissa? Let's look at the replay. She had herself a bit of a blooper there. Up! Whoa! Kanata just doesn't know how to use her wings properly. Several cars bloopering. Oh my, that just happened. Oh dear. That's allowed Risu to pass by Rurika likewise. Yeah, let's focus on Kanata's car. It's just, yeah.
Too much curb.
Too much curb. And, yeah. That's, will also enforce out to go back into pit lane as we go back into live action. With Regloss's Ichijo Rurika in the lead, hoping to make it a race win sweep, a stream sweep of race wins among Regloss members today. Oh no!
Of course, it's a nip from the wall, and that's Botan flying. And Kanata's still stuck despite it being some laps ago.
Well, we have good news. Ina avoided the pit lane glitch, and we'll try again on this lap. Alright, here is the 2023 World Champion as we see Lammy, having herself a moment there. That is quite interesting. So many instances of cars going sideways here.
Hope we avoid this with the Ferenzo soon.
Oh, another instance of sideways again, and so yeah, that is just brutal. Yeah. So we're gonna have to play that again.
Liv can't catch a break. The one time they did, they graduated.
Yeah, don't remind me about that. That's just it's just not the same without the detective and the letter A shark.
A great shark, as many people would agree. And the race has completely dropped out of podium from pole. So now currently it's a device 1-2 with really kind Nico, followed by a blue woman 3 and 4, and 5 even.
And this time has managed to get herself into the curse.
Will be definitely trying hard to fight it with her owl. Erika, moving along the Old Town section of Baku.
Here we go again.
And that's how. I think that Sora also beached.
Where is Shilin? Yeah, cars bouncing a lot.
Yep, that indeed is sort of beachy. We'd have so many reds if this was a real race. Like with flesh and blood and carbon and metal, yeah.
Nico finds herself stuck. So that'll probably bring back Nerissa into the top 3.
Bringing along Crowley with her.
Achima able to free herself from pit lane purgatory. Nico likewise, but Al, no.
What even is this race? It's less chaotic than, like, say, Canada or Silverstone or Austria.
I'm seeing the chat. Fubuki comeback time. Currently 10th. Has a chance to have her first points in God knows how long. But she's, of course, approaching this part of the track again. And she remains flat. Having to go around these beached cars, and she's still alive.
Including her own teammate. Anyway, what's the Reaper doing? In 21st? And is apparently approaching Zippo?
Oh dear. I think Ina's gonna finish well behind her genmates again.
Riri. So your podium currently is Ririka, Ronin.
And yeah, Nerissa, oh no.
Just no.
Yeah, Ina, yeah.
Come back to this.
Yeah. Get your ibuprofen ready, because it's one of those races.
Especially if you are a jailbird.
Especially if you're a taco.
Let's see, a Watamate, an Aristocrat, a 35B, a Munafik, a Plusmate, a Hoshimachi, a Nezuki, Jimin, Japini, a Zane, and Koboker. Also, I don't know what these fans are called. And add Blue Knights to that as well as Heyman.
Ah! Bolton! Tied herself too far. Oh! Someone just flew through. What in the world? That is just nuts.
Can you rewind the footage a bit?
Yeah, someone clipped through the Oh man.
What?
Yeah, several cars clipping through. Yeah, fast forwarding. Oh, Rene. Rene. Where is Rene? Right there. Yeah. Just. And yeah, Hachima likewise. This was earlier. This was before Rene. So yeah, this is the Formula Holo race of all time.
Knock on wood now if you're a KFC or a myth fan altogether, because Yara is looking for a podium.
Crony on the move, and she goes past Rika. Maybe. Yeah, and Crony takes the lead away from Rika. Well, Chrono, well, I guess you don't need to take ibuprofen at the moment. Yeah. I do.
Alright, Taco.
Still only on lap 9.
The top 3 currently is Roni, Ririka, and Yara.
And Roni remains flat. Likewise,
but stalled for a while.
Oh no! Ririka stuck. Oh yeah, and she's gonna lose plenty of ground to Roni. Her lead is now a little over 7 seconds.
Is this a second win for Promise and Crony? Third for Promise, 2 for Crony, that is. Moving along here, as you're in black and white pinstripe machine.
Roughly half the field still standing in this race.
And I think CCA and Mori have been claimed by the pit lane glitch.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah. Thankfully balanced out by the fact that Crony is leading.
The lead,
on third.
Lead is now almost 19 seconds. It's looking clear as daylight for Crony. Time is certainly within her favor, but this castle section, this old city section, which had been tripping most everyone here. Oh, Crony was lucky to not accidentally run into that trapped car in the way. At the right place at the right time for Crony. Yeah, Rorika fully aware of the death trap right there, but still remaining well behind Crony.
It's any small comfort. It's also well ahead of Ciara. Sacho ahead of Tencho. So it's currently Warden, Sacho, Tencho. Everyone with a actual position as part of lore.
And Flair goes upside down and back to pit lane she goes.
within Ina's eyesight.
To my pit lane, fine.
Also, this race is now official.
Yep, we have gone past that number of laps as Nico, Pokene Nico, finds herself back in pit lane and unable to get out.
All we can do is sigh. Top 3 still Chloe, Riri, and Yara. Wawa.
Well, so much for the Fubuki comeback. Anywho,
This is so mentally draining.
cam time?
Yeah, cam time. Contender. Wait, no, not tender. God damn it, Laura. Don't gaslight me.
Cam Gander, never heard of it.
Contender.
I've heard of River Tam from Firefly, and I'm also aware of the delicious Tim Tam biscuits, as Botan has issues there. But
It's fine.
that's just basically it, to my current knowledge.
I wonder how the real F2000 would have fared in this track had it been implemented in the 04 series.
Back to pit lane, Botan goes, and yep.
I think what is happening here is everyone past like a 20 past the 26th member is being affected by the glitch. That's just a theory though. No, I'm not going there.
And Akiros and Ollie got into a bit of a tangle. Akiros has managed to get herself free from the tangle, luckily. Yeah, Ollie's just getting out.
Thankfully still within the points. Shiri tangled with Flare. Not the best area to have tangles with.
And Crony goes free, but what about this part of the track? Well, this section has cleared up substantially. And Crony remains fine, clear as daylight. On this clear as daylight setting of Baku, and like the rainy conditions like Castellet.
Lap 13. And we're riding with Bolton. And now back Crony.
Until lap 14 now, actually.
Then,
Actually,
gets up.
Fubuki's back in business, so the comeback bid has been renewed.
Narissa's back side.
Yeah, Narissa's struggling onto a couple of issues in this race. Start off from pole and is currently 14th. And Crony, again, makes it through that part of the track with no issue.
Ooh, interesting. Yara against the Caillou. Down the I'm Stupid section. Roll down. Yara has the upper hand for now.
Crony maintaining a massive lead.
Where did she start again? Like 5th?
Crony starts 7th.
Not quite the big lead, but still a lead.
Rika dealing with the frustration of lapped traffic. I mean, only 6 drivers are in the lead a lap, I think.
Yeah, Risu showing up 1.1 laps behind Chihaya. That 6 being Crony, Ririka, Kiara, Okayu, Aki,
and Okayu drops into pit lane. What a mess this is. And Okayu is merged with Raura's car.
2 cats. And Denkyo is approaching Sacho.
Yeah. Okayu and Raura's cars merged together. There is a joke to be made here, but I don't want to do so at 13 past noon here in the East Coast. Moving on.
Yeah. Oh no.
Kiara making a mistake here. Now a bit farther behind Ririka. Nana on 2 wheels. We've seen dozens and dozens of such instances here in Baku. Kiara trying to catch up to Ririka again. Ririka still struggling with the Nana car immediately ahead. Here comes this fast part of the track again.
Shark Tank battle. Who wins this? Devias versus EN.
Ririka does eventually try to go past Nena. Yes, does so. And Kiara tries to go likewise past Nene, but nothing doing. And Ririka has a clear path ahead of her, as it currently stands.
We are approaching the end times for this Azerbaijan Holo Prix. And Crony's just cruising along 45 seconds clear of Ichijo Ririka.
Here comes this ridiculous part of the track again. Both made it through without issue. Both Ririka and Kiara. Where is Crony in the championship standings? (23rd). This win could be a big boost for Crony. 142.056, fastest lap for Grigioli.
Is there a patchwork car?
Uh-huh. You come that part of the track again.
Maintain this lead.
Oh, that was close. Another close call by Crony.
And that's Fubuki. And that was Fubuki on the other end.
No, I don't think that was Fubuki. That was certainly someone else. That was
white and blue.
White and blue, yeah.
Yeah, it probably is Jama. Or Hot, or Kanata. This is definitely the battle to watch out.
Oh dear, here comes the castle section again. Both are fine. Both are fine.
Or as I like it to call it for fun, the I'm stupid section.
Oh man, Crony with a over 50-second lead. May narrow bit depending upon her ability to get past Chiolin here. Oh man, a touchy touch. On the wall. But she's easily going to get past Chiolin.
Down the start finish straight. Mika looking left, looking right. Kiara picked the left. Down turn one.
Kiara steals second from Rika on the straightaway.
So, a little trivia. That turn is also where Lewis Hamilton in his time as in Mercedes lost his lead on the restart due to mistakenly braking too hard.
Yeah, that was an awkward moment right there for Mercedes.
The brake magic incident, as some would call it.
Into lap 19 we go. 2 to go for Crony in her bid to get a second win of the year. Kiara and Verika well behind the others. And I just realized the whole entire time I forgot to point out the tires everyone was running.
I think most are running reds.
Yeah, Rika running yellows to mediums. That's why she's been running slower than the others. Than Kiara.
Roadster. Past the castle.
Oh!
And once into Kanata, but
bonked
thankfully
Kanata, but again,
untangles with her quite.
no issue.
Crony is approaching the final lap.
19 down.
Lap.
19 down, 1 to go here in Baku. It's been dominating the past several laps.
Oh,
Massive
speaking of
lead.
holo racing,
Yeah.
I kind of neglected to mention that Holo New Year Grand Prix is coming back for 26.
Oh, awesome.
Mika just announced it on her socials now that she got a Switch 2, but she will be only observing.
Yeah, I myself don't have the funds to afford getting a Switch 2 right now. So,
Same.
yeah. Luckily that beached car was well out of Crony's way.
I'm looking at the circuit map now. He's on the key head, which means this race is about to close.
And the whole entire time that cone was left untouched.
I think the only people on the lead lap are our podium finishers. And let's greet Crony home.
Yep, that is gonna do it.
Wins
It's a
the
good
Azerbaijan Holo Prix.
a second win for Oro Crony. She takes the victory in Baku. Your winner of the Azerbaijan Holo Prix. That is Crony's second FH win and her second win of the year. So very well done to Oro Crony.
Chihuahua in second. After managing to overpower Sakyo, aka Ririka.
Very, very dominant finish for Crony. Yara will take home second.
Dominant, much like her design.
Oh man, imagine if Ririka was able to get into the soft tires like with most everyone else. She is going to settle for third. That's the best she'll be able to do here. The race will go to Crony.
49 wins this round. We've gone from 69 to 49 in this stream. That's our last car in... Wait, no, that's not ridiculous. Ollie's our last finisher. 4, 3, 2, 1,
And that's it. That's the race. That's the race right there. As we will, I suppose, go ahead and lock in the points on after what in the world happened. 18 laps completed? Really? Only 4 finished all 20 laps, and the next driver down no higher than 18. So, Crony, Kiara, Ririka, your top 3. And
never want to hear.
Alright, and continue on, Chrono.
The rest of the order here: Akirose, Chiaya, Nene, Okayu, Zeta, Fubuki making one more place, and Shiori Risu, Anya, Nico, Nerissa, Ollie, Luna, Kanata, Lami, Reine, and Sora.
It looks like Ollie should be able to have the point for fastest lap in this race. We'll confirm in just a bit.
And then Hato, Ina, Ao, Stacey, Kelly, Claire, Plus, Miko, Kanade, and Iris.
He's always a number of drivers that failed to crack halfway. Oh man, only 12 drivers managed to complete at least 10 laps. That's an absurd amount of attrition here. All right, what's 31st to 40th?
Warami muna, Suisei, Botan, Korone, Marin, Polka, Daura, Kobo, and Subaru to finish off this race.
Okay, Daura, Kobo, and Subaru. Looks like Horse Axolotl should have 1,087 points. As I lock in the points, I suppose, because
my girl is making me blush in this circuit.
Because, oh man. That race just happened. That's 40 drivers in, luckily. So we will check the laps as they stand. None of them have none of these top 10 have the fastest lap. Ollie has fastest lap, 142.056. So is Ollie right here. So fastest lap, and make that 33 for Ollie, and then pole for Nerissa. So 35 instead of 34. And Crony getting her.
Could have been better.
Crony getting her second win of the month, and
what?
And the top two in the championship standings, despite both failing to qualify for this race, remain on top as we have a look at the top five as they stand. OBS, don't remind me. I know what's going on.
I mean, you typed it there, not me.
Okay, where are the settings? All right, so Hajime, 460. Choco, 363. And okay, Zeta, 353. Suisei, 314. And Matsuri, 307. That's your top five in the Drivers' Championship, it looks like. And oh man,
there is one ID that and three guys in Hajime. How's our constructors looking?
Yeah, I'll get right to it. Just need to add it all in. Well, Regloss is still leading. So Regloss is at 1,190 points. Gen Zero, Scuderia Genocide, 917. Low Glow is third with 875. EN Gen 2 Promise, 817. And Gen 2 Akuken Zetsu, 776. That's your top 5 in the Constructors Championship. And, yeah, those were some interesting races that took place here. So what did we learn for today, Chrono? Rain races aren't as bad as they may seem, perhaps?
Yeah. It makes for interesting races, at least.
Yeah.
And this lane glitch is lame.
Yep. Pit lane glitch continues to be lame here. So yeah, I'm afraid that's going to do it for today. I got to clean up my room, otherwise my parents will squeal at me again. Yeah.
Someone's waiting for me without being on a US server member.
Anyway, let's have a look at the schedule coming up for next weekend. That's the intent. Hopefully, it's have all 3 days of streaming in the STCC and Formula Holo. So we'll have round 9 of the Stars Touring Car Championship at Sentul in Indonesia, and then Saturday, rounds 13 and 14 of Formula Holo at Marina Bay, the Singapore Holo Prix, and Sentul, the Indonesian Holo Prix. And Sunday, 3 crazy races taking place at Austin. That's the site of the United States Holo Prix, and Mexico City, where we bring out the mariachi music again for the Mexico City Holo Prix. That's coming up next weekend as we wrap up the month of June. So you plan to be around for next weekend's action, Chrono?
I plan to be in every weekend. I will see this thing out.
Oh, awesome. Can't wait. Alright, so have a great rest of your Sunday, everyone, and have a great week ahead, as I will have to clean up my room before I get to watching the real-life IndyCar race going on today, and I hope to keep my sanity alive for the last day of Occupy, which I'm not at. Oh boy. But anyway, have a great day. Thanks again for watching Formula Holo's World Championship 2025. See you again for more action next weekend. Alright, thank you everyone, and bye for now. Autodag.